Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. I need you guys to smash that like button. Today we're going to continue our melody series right here at BusyWorksBeats.com. I'm going to show you guys how to create melodies like this, for example. So let's hop straight into FL Studio. I'll show you guys the kind of keys behind this. So with melody, what we're really doing, in my opinion, is playing a chord just spread out. So what I'll do is I'll record the MIDI in for you guys so you can download this. And we'll use Flex from FL Studio. So if you guys want to follow along with the piano sound, add Flex. Go to where it says Essential Pianos. If you don't see it, go to the Store tab, download the Essential Pianos, and go to where it says Yamaha C7. Just turn off reverb, the filter, and the limiter. So I'll use this sound actually. All right, so now that we have the sound, what we're doing is actually playing a big chord. So let's right click, go to piano roll. So the first chord is a very jazzy chord. It's called a minor ninth chord. It's an extremely jazz-like sound. So that chord is D, F, A, C, E, just if you guys want to follow along. Now what we're doing though is we're adding the third up an octave, but instead of playing it as a chord this way, we're going to use this note as a melodic note. So I'm going to spread out the chord. I'm not going to play it all at once. We're going to go from the root note, and then we're going to go up an octave. So let's draw in the notes. Let's tap out the tempo here. Somewhere around 85 BPM. Now notice the melody starts before the downbeat, so let's change our snap to grid to 1/2 beat. And we're going to let it go in. 3, 4, da-da-da. Okay, so let's change our snap to grid to 1/4 beat. Let's zoom in a little bit. Now I'm just doing this, drawing it so you guys can see. Okay, so we're going to elongate these notes. That's what creates what's called the sustain sound on piano. 3, 4, da-da. And then what we're going to do is take this note, go up an octave, and here's where I start filling in the rest of the chord. And I add that fifth in here. So now we just got to create the bounce. It's a little tricky. And notice too, I keep revisiting this root note. So I'm going to add the root note multiple times here. The note is overlapping technically, but I'm going to show you guys how to fix that. Okay, so let's go to the tools. Let's go to remove overlaps. You guys could download this script from the ImageLine forums. Okay, so now we have the rhythm. Okay, so we're basically playing a chord is my point here. We're playing a minor ninth chord. And then we can repeat this, hit shift, hit control, highlight all the notes, hit shift, left click to drag them. Dun. And then now we're gonna add that little pivot note. Dun, dun. Okay, and let's again run that script, remove overlap so it doesn't overlap the notes. And here's where we change the chord type. So here's where we can cut the remaining notes with the slice tool, hit shift, right click, or just shift left click to cut it. And then you guys can hit control X to get rid of the notes. And here's where we're going to switch the chord type to E minor 7th. Just follow the chords. You guys don't need to memorize everything about this. Just showing you guys what I just played. So it's E, G, B, D. Okay, so now we're in a different chord. So the first whole half here is me going up and down a chord by itself and just adding that raised third. This is also considered the 10th. So I'm just playing a chord. This is why I said melody comes from chords. If you guys want to learn techniques like this, go to BusyWorksBeats.com. Look for the Music Theory Essentials bundle, or the Music Theory bundle comes with everything actually, and use code 50 during your checkout to get 50% off for our summer sale. And then I'll show you guys a little technique without playing a bunch of notes. And then we're going to add a slice here and another slice here at the 7th. So we're playing the 3rd and the 7th. These are our melodic notes of the chord. And then what we're going to do is take the same chord. Okay, so we're going to make the chord hit one more time. And the secret here for the chord change, we're going to take what's called the perfect fifth and the tonic note, the middle and the bottom note, hit shift down just to go down. So this converts it to a major 7th chord. Okay, so let's run this all the way back. Okay, so now to fill in that gap, I can go, we can just add the chord as a downbeat. And right now the melody feels lifeless because it's just playing static notes. There's no expression in the note. And I'll show you guys how to create that expression. Hold up, I gotta get this tool, remove overlaps. Okay, so everything's playing crazy. So what I wanna do is highlight the notes that I want to express. So remember when I played it, so these top notes are going to be a little louder than the rest. So let's highlight these and just right click to create a line here, or just hit shift to left click in the velocity area. And you could add like little stuff here, like Okay, now let's go to where it says tools, and let's go to where it says humanize, and let's mess with the velocity range here. You guys can turn that up as high as you want. And, I just recommend just messing with these two parameters here and to hit accept. All right, so then you guys can add your effects to it. So that's a melodic technique you guys could use specifically for piano and hip hop melodies. If you guys want to learn more, go to busyworksbeats.com and learn the secrets of the pros. Peace out, guys.